As soon as I stepped inside the grand Victorian house for the first time, my nerves shook like a leaf and a strange chill ran down my spine, as if something invisible was watching me. They found it charming, and were quite unconcerned about my discomfort. The whole atmosphere of the house was frightful, because it had a particular something, which I felt was the dense, encompassing, and gloomy melancholy of some other nature. But the attic was my real psychological horror. The tall spiral staircase was like it was purposefully constructed to prevent access to the forbidden place. Perhaps it was one of the strategies that you resolve when you move in your new house, but I felt it only just attracted me to it without a reason. One time when my parents were out, I made up my mind to investigate the attic. With the help of the dust throughout the room, mold and indefinite outlines of objects in a room produce barely perceptible light to break through the arising shadows, ventured. I saw a small decorated box in a corner amongst the chaos. It bore some weird symbols that were twirled and was the deep red of the darkest blood. An icy gust of wind hit me and I felt my chest compress but moved to the box anyway. To try and get rid of the feeling of pressure in my chest, I instantly decided to unlock the box. Inside was a mirror. It was a little mirror lodged in a rusting brass frame adorned with the same engravings as on the pictorial, but it appeared to be different from a mere mirror. The reflection was so cheerful and queerly distorted, as if it was sneering at me. I slammed the box closed and ran as fast as I could. My heart throbbed in my chest. This time the cricket sound woke me up. On my way to the bathroom, I thought it was my mind playing tricks on me until I saw the box. It was there at the corner of my room. However, I definitely did not put it down there. I was shaking so badly that I had to open the box again. However, the mirror was still there, and looking at it, I could hardly see my reflection as it was so much distorted and twisted, with a shadow-like creature behind me with sharp eyes peering at me. I turned around immediately to see if that body was still there, but the room was empty. Afterward, the following nights were certainly worse. The scratching was getting louder, and the ugly figure on the mirror, on the other hand, got clearer every time. It was not even bothering to hide. Exasperated, I took the box once again up the attic, hoping it would go away. As I put it on the floor, a whisper brushed by my ear. "You can't get away from me," it hissed. I stood still, trying to pass a long row, while the room was calm and a low tune was playing, which was really soft with my ears. Shadows seemed to be transforming, taking on different shapes, and the arms extended to grab them. I sprinted out of the window and ran to safety, but the whispers still lingered in my head. In my powerlessness, I have ever attempted to shatter it. I smashed the mirror into pieces, shattering the whole room with glass. Everything was calm after that. Then the pieces started to move back together, creating a tall, thin figure with a fiery semblance. It was grinning, a face that was exceedingly alien, which also said things to me. "I am inside of you now in certain places." It was at this point that I hollered. It horribly hurt. I experienced it deep down. A pest that glues itself to me is what it was, and it did not want to get lost. Even though I tried to be okay again, it still lay in wait. I saw it in the mirror, and I felt it in every shadow. I became more and more gloomy, and oftentimes the reflection that was supposed to be mine did not feel like mine anymore. Sometimes, I would lose my self-control, and upon my return I wasn't able to remember what had happened. And this is why I think the real truth is, there is no further option. It is the never-ending process, where it eats me up bit by bit every day. Now I am not only true,